Hello, welcome to the SolidXperts technical tip. Today we're going to take a look at composer enhancements over the last two annual releases. My name is John Nolan and I'm the technical representative for SolidXperts here in New England. One of the first things to take a look at is the zoom control. Zoom has always been a feature on your middle mouse button. However, in 2015, they've actually added a more precise zoom setting. Now, in general view, it's the camera field of view. If you switch to perspective view, it becomes camera height, and you can, in fact, dial it in precisely. Now, notice that this is different than the zoom on the piece of paper. This is the zoom of the object within your publication document. So that's a new enhancement. One of the other things that I can't really show here is for Windows 8, you now have touchscreen interface support. So for SolidWorks Composer, as well as some of the other products like eDrawings and so forth, you now have the ability to use touch gestures, including multiple touch and pinch and zoom and all that. So if you have a Surface tablet or a new Asus tablet, something similar, you can use that with Composer now. Another item that's interesting is some improvement in the search capabilities for actors or components in your Composer files. You now have the ability to search by not only name, but also type, net ID, tooltip, all that sort of thing. And here I can say housing, and in fact search all and find them independently. Also, one thing of note as I switch documents here, notice your render mode, if I in fact go there, is now saved as a document property and is on a per document basis rather than just in general, which is a nice enhancement. Also, one of the other things of note here, if I go to my properties, take a look at my document properties, go to security, you can now password protect your files, and when you do, it challenges you for the password when you're setting up. Also, for the person opening the file, it challenges them with a double authentication scheme, same as you would expect any password to work as. One of the other items that's interesting, this is actually from the previous release. Now on your annotations on screen, you have the option to wrap and specify a particular width, so that it automatically word wraps for your attached annotations, which is interesting. The other item of note is to auto hide on those annotations. Now I will note that you would probably want to do an auto show as well. If you change the auto hide from disable to standard or advanced, they do in fact go away, because notice my item is off the edge of the screen there. If I switch back to disable, it does appear again, even though the screw itself is off the edge of the view. Also, when you spin around, you get that same effect. Also improved, and this was again in the last release, 2014, is highlighting between the product manufacturing information. So that would be things like geotols, tolerances, hole annotations, all that sort of thing. And the feature it's attached to is improved. And if I again go to my document properties, and it's hidden under the selection modes, is you now have PMI cross-highlighting options, where you can force the annotations to stay in the top view no matter how you rotate your object, and you can set the colors for highlighting and selection of them. Again, this has been just a quick review of some of the key enhancements in SolidWorks Composer as of the last two annual releases. Thank you for your time and attention. This has been your SolidWorks technical tip. Stay tuned for additional tips each month. Good day.